a rouse check.
What we roll?
You just roll a die 10.
failed.
You're looking for a 6 or better. If you get less than a 6, you gain a hunger.
Oh, that's a failure right off the start.
Failure.
Yes.
And I'm pulling out my dice from their pouch right now. 8
And-
success.
Okay. Xavier?
I said I failed. I'm at 4 hunger now.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh,
Well,
good
fuck.
lord.
Did we padlock that compartment that Xavier's in?
No, we're going to lock them in the fridge so they can eat.
Okay, so the first person to be up would be is it Cassandra or Sophie?
I've got 3.
Sophie now. I think Cassandra was last time.
They have the highest humanity of all of us?
No, she
Oh, no.
is.
That's the
Bahari.
thing.
Yes,
So am I.
she's
I just don't
Bahari.
have that power.
But I have 5 points invested.
Yeah, so she gets up an hour before everybody.
Yep. I remember now.
So, Sophie, what are you gonna do?
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Time for some blood bags. Why not?
Okay, so the first thing you do when you go outside your door is you notice that the nameplate has changed. Now Sophie is on top with Cassandra on the bottom.
Crazy.
What?
Like a little ghost.
Oh, the name tag thing.
Yeah. The next thing you notice is that Yana is missing,
Oh.
and
Oh.
you're able to find the blood bags because they're right in the cooler. So.
All right then. I would get my fill to go down to 1 hunger.
How many blood bags do we have?
You have a whole bunch.
And
So Sophie goes down to 1.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's see here. Who would be up next? Are you gonna do anything else in that hour before everybody else gets up?
well, I don't see Yana around, so I would start looking for her.
Okay. As you're looking, Belladonna, what are you gonna? You wake up for the night for the day night.
You wake up.
What do you do?
I thought you said I was missing.
No, Yana's
No.
missing.
Oh, Yana. Oh, okay. Hopefully I'm not eating Yana.
Bella Yana.
I'm gonna wake up and get out of my little cubby and go over and feed because I'm happy feeding on blood bags. So I'd
Okay.
like to feed until I'm no longer hungry.
Okay, so the first thing you notice when you get out is the nameplate above Cassandra and Sophie's door has changed. The S is above the C now.
The K.
Okay, so I'm guessing that
Sorry,
Sophie's
K,
gonna be.
sorry.
So I'm gonna come out and do I see
The
Sophie
next
when
one-
I come out? Sorry.
No, you see like about 2 blood bags laying on the ground.
I would have cleaned
Okay.
up. I don't
Great.
throw it on the ground. Please. Sophie's
Oh, okay.
orderly.
Okay. I'm sorry. No, the next thing you see when as soon as you come out is you'll probably see Sophie looking for something.
Okay. Hi, good evening. Can I? What are you looking for?
Our driver, Yana? I have not seen her around since I woke up earlier.
Oh, how long have you been awake?
For around an hour.
Oh no. Um, is anybody else awake, or do you know?
Yes,
if
other
Ricky-
people. Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. So.
Okay. Um, you haven't heard anything or any commotion, anything, have you, outside?
Have I? Or was it quiet so far?
It's been quiet so far.
No, pretty quiet. No fighting, no running, no nothing.
Maybe she's just running an errand, that she needed to run.
Guess, I mean, the radio has been pretty loud. That's been yelling around like crazy, but otherwise.
Well, we'll ask Ricky when he gets up.
I doubt he knows more, but
Okay.
Okay, Xavier, are you in your cubby?
Presumably.
Okay, you're awake. What do you do? And you're pretty hungry because you feel
wish
that
to
beast
head-
gnawing at you like.
I wish to head immediately to the blood baggery.
Okay, so as soon as you get to the door, you hear two people outside talking.
Is it those two or is it another two?
Yes, no, it's those two.
Okay, I don't care. I'm going to get food.
Okay, so you go to the blood, and okay, how much are you gonna drink?
3. Actually, 6.
Okay, so you're gonna go down to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, as you're doing that, Ricky, you're up for the day.
Okay.
And you do hear you do hear people, you do hear Belladonna and Sophie talking outside.
All right. Well, Ricky's gonna stay in bed for a minute and smoke his first cigarette of the night. Pull out his papers about the prince and go over his notes,
Okay,
and
so
then he'll get up.
here's the thing about being dead. The cigarette does not actually do anything. It just stays there
Right.
unless you want to just to use or to do breath of life to smoke it.
I think it's just habitual.
It's just a mental addiction. It's habitual.
Oh, okay. Okay, just making sure. That's all. Okay.
And once that burns down, I'll get up, wish everybody a good evening, and take a blood bag. I want to be at my best behavior when I see the prince.
Okay. Belladonna and Sophie and Xavier, you see Ricky come out of his thing like about 15 minutes after everybody else.
Okay.
well, good evening, sleepyhead.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey, do I see the telltale ponytail?
Ponytail.
Hey, Sophie, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Well, mostly great. I don't know where Yana is. That's my big mystery right now.
Huh. Well, she knows how important it is we go to see the prince early. So, I'm going to assume that she has some business with her dominator that she needs to take care of.
Well, let's hope
Dominator.
she comes back soon. Wouldn't want to be
Or
stranded here.
Domator. No, not dominator, Domator.
Slight difference.
This quickly turned into a B&D session.
Did you?
Giggity.
Belladonna, are you gonna get some blood before you head out?
Yeah, I already said that when I go in and I'm talking to Sophie, I drink until I am satiated. So that
Okay.
would take me down to 1 hunger, right?
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
everybody's on the 1 hunger. Okay. Alrighty, everybody's down to 1. Good, good, good. Yes.
No.
Everybody is. It's
So,
about 45 minutes into the night, and Yana still hasn't returned.
I will give her a call.
Do you have her number?
I would assume I would have collected her number first off so I could get in touch with her. She's there to be our driver and my connection to the what's her name?
Okay.
The Mexican.
Fiorenza.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear a cell phone ring in the front of the cab.
Okay, I'll go up and double check that she's not there.
Correct. She is not there.
Okay. I will exit the RV, and I know there are guards here. I will go to the guardhouse at the entrance to the park.
Okay. As you do, you see a Humvee style car pull up to the gate and start driving towards the RV.
Okay, I will make an about face and go to meet the Humvee style car coming toward the RV.
Inside the cockpit, you do see Yana.
She's driving.
She's driving. Yes.
I'll give her a wave, and when she stops, I'll kind of lean on the sill of the window and say, "Good evening. In future, if you're gonna be gone when we wake up, I'm gonna ask you to please take your cell phone.
Okay.
I would greatly appreciate it."
Did you not get my note?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I take it this is our mode of transportation into the city?
Yes.
Okay. Can I say that Ricky took some time waiting on her to clean up and spiff himself a bit?
Okay.
I think we all did. Belladonna did the same.
I mean, he would have polished his boots, put some pomade in his hair, and turned his DA into a little bit of a pompadour.
Who would have been the last person to check the cooler to get the a bag out of the cooler or out of the
Ricky?
I think
refrigerator?
Ricky.
Does Ricky wake up later than I do?
He came out
No,
last.
everybody. He came out last.
Okay.
Okay. Just making sure. Who's still as Ricky's outside? Who's inside?
Bella's inside, getting ready.
Sophie is also still inside listening to what the radio has to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be inside too.
Okay, everybody that stayed inside, go ahead and give me a wits plus awareness.
That's 3 successes from me.
It's on the right side.
Wits plus awareness?
Wits plus awareness.
Oh, I actually
But
have dice in
roll
that.
4, one of them's red, right?
Yeah, if you're rolling 4 dice, you're rolling 3 black dice and 1 red die.
I got one.
3 successes. Does it matter if one's a 10?
Is it on the blood die?
Yes.
Okay,
have
she may
more
have
than
gotten
one.
a dirty crit. Bella
It's not a
got
dirty
3
crit if it's not a
successes with a
crit at
crit
all.
on the blood die.
Okay, and I'm
wait.
sorry, Xavier.
Do they have 2 10s?
No, she has 110
Then it doesn't
and it's
matter
on the
what
blood die. Okay,
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
It's only a
Okay.
dirty crit if it's a crit at all.
Yeah.
I got one
Uh,
success, by the way.
Okay. Sophie, as you're listening to the radio, you notice that there's an envelope taped to the door that separates the cabin from the rest of the RV.
Oh, I checked that envelope.
And Belladonna, as you're going around your thing, you see the same thing almost at the same time as Sophie.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Sophie, did you say something there? I'm sorry.
No, just that I'm checking it.
Same.
There's as you're shaking it, it seems to be something inside the envelope.
What's inside?
Another piece of paper.
What does the paper say? Does it say something?
Actually, it does. It says, had to go get some stuff from town and to tie up some loose ends. I'll be back as soon as possible, Yana.
She could have
Okay.
just put that in the better place, I would say, but whatever. She's not kidnapped yet, so we should still be good.
Where did she put these notes?
The door between the cabin and the cockpit.
Would have been better to put them like on the
On the
refrigerator.
cooler door.
And at that moment, she'll go into the RV with Ricky.
There you are. I found your message.
Oh, I'm glad somebody did.
Well, a bit late. Still looking for you for 1 hour. Could have done so much stuff in this hour, like look at the evening sky, for example.
Sorry.
Hey,
I thought-
one great spot to hang a note is always, where we'll always go when we get up, and on the blood cooler. So where we have to eat. So no harm, no foul. We're okay.
Okay, I'll note that.
Note that.
Or just hang it on my door since I'm the earliest one to awake from this group here.
But
As
thank
she says
goodness
that
you're
she'll note
okay.
it, as she says that she'll note it, she reaches into her coat and pulls out an envelope, a very fancy looking envelope, and hands it to Ricky as she climbs into the cabin of the RV.
Oh, fancy. I'll take a look at it. Is it addressed to anybody or is it blank?
It says to the emissaries of Prince Jackson.
Okay, I will pull out whatever's inside and take a look.
It is a very nifty looking thing. You probably seen some of these if you were still alive and attended a wedding. It looks like almost like a wedding invitation. And it says that you're accordingly invited to the Elysium of Prince Decker.
Okay. So, Yana, we have an engraved invitation to visit Prince Decca. at his Elysium. Do you know where the Elysium is?
She's in the cabin. She's not in the same part of the RV as you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll lean over into the cabin and ask her.
Yes, I was just there. That's where I came from.
That is lovely.
Excellent. Well, does anyone have any last-minute preparations to attend to, or shall we get on the road?
I'm all good.
I'm good. Do I have any food in my teeth?
Oh, and
Yeah.
you guys notice Ricky's actually wearing a suit.
Ooh.
It's a bit out of fashion. It's a double-breasted wool, but he looks spiffy.
Is it brown?
No, it's light blue.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
Mm.
And your
Well,
tie?
Ricky, I didn't expect to
It's
see you in
thick. It's
such.
fat.
It's fat, and is it like checkered?
Double Windsor.
Isn't that a tie?
Yeah, he's wearing a fat tie tied in a double Windsor.
I know nothing about men's fashion, or anybody's fashion for that matter.
Have you seen pictures of people dressed up in the 70s?
No.
Okay.
See the problem?
The double Windsor tie is a very big knot.
You're not missing anything. Trust me. It's good that
But
it's
I
out of
like
fashion.
men.
It
You know.
it was not a good look even then.
Yeah,
Nor
it's
was
not
the
really
light
good.
blue polyester suit.
It's not polyester, it's wool.
Oh wool.
So if there's nothing else, then let's get going.
Let's get going.
As Yana comes out of the cabin, she hands a box to Belladonna.
Is it a large box, small box?
It's a small box, and you notice the markings on it is that of Mr. Craven.
Okay. Do I get the impression this is something I should open by myself, or it's okay to open in front of other people?
You get the impression that you can probably open this in front of other people.
Okay. So I'll open it up, and what do I see?
You see a little note card and a pair of sunglasses.
Okay. So I'll pull. I'll go. Ooh. And what has your cousin Jackie left for me now? And I'll pull the note up and read it, and it says,
Wear these tonight, Mr. Jack Craven.
he's ever so helpful. So I'll get them out, and are these like very high fashion? Am I putting on some Gucci's?
You're putting on sunglasses. You don't know. They're not Gucci's. They seem to be pretty much not
Nondescript.
not anything nondescript. It looks like something that he probably got from maybe a gas station or from.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, I'll mention that. I'll say, I wonder if he picked these up on his way back home from the gas station.
Hey, he went all out on you.
He did. You know that
I'm sure there's a reason.
that Mr. Craven. So I'll put him on, and laughing, and Bella is always smiling and laughing, not inappropriately, but trying to keep mood light and just enjoying being around people. Or the undead people, as it were.
Did you look at them before you put them on? I'm sorry.
No, I did not. Well, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. As I said, are these Gucci's? What am I putting on here? So
Okay, you do. You notice there's something on this, like on the frames, the glasses. It seems to be like a little flamenco, just on them.
Is it just like a small metal flamingo, like an embossed, or is it like a pink, gaudy, ungodly
It's a living flamingo, actually.
Do I have to feed it?
You do not have to feed it, but it is almost like he's ribbing you a little bit.
Oh God. Okay.
But it's not too gaudy.
Gotcha.
Not too gaudy, which implies a certain level of gaudiness.
Yeah, I'll hold him up and I'll say, Ricky, maybe I should put one on your arm with my shades and your dapperness there. We're sure to knock him dead or alive.
Dead.
Deader.
Deadest.
We're gonna knock him away. Hey.
So, Yana, just to provide the proper look, when we arrive, I'd like you to get out and open up the back doors.
Yes, sir.
And I will hop in the back of the Humvee.
Okay. See if I can get this book out without ruining everything else here. Oh, come on. I just want this one book. I don't want every single other book. Just this one. Please, just let me have this one. Thank you. Sorry about that.
No worries. Oh, and the invite is in my inside jacket pocket.
Okay. Where's everybody else?
In true goth fashion, Bella's wearing a long, full black skirt with full black lace over it, and a high collared black blouse, and she's carrying a small black lace parasol with her sunglasses on. And she will go sit in the back seat, I guess next to Ricky, unless you're in the very back next to the where you put the groceries.
No, I'm in the center back.
Okay.
Okay, let me see something here real quick. So you're all sitting in the back?
Yes.
Sounds like it.
Yes.
Yeah, we have an image to present. I didn't.
Oh, my bad, cat or something.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so this is going to be up to me. Okay. Okay. As you are taken to Elysium. Are you bringing anything with you?
You mean weapons wise? Because we can't do that.
Is our weapons not allowed?
No weapon is allowed at Elysium.
Yeah, then I don't know. Just bringing
Do
myself.
we have a gift for? Do we have a gift for the prince, Ricky?
Is a gift standard for a prince that you're visiting?
It depends on the court and what they say goes.
Maybe
Well, Prince
Yana knows.
Okay.
She was in
Charming.
there. Maybe Shoba heard something.
Well, I will presume that since we're here on business, a gift would be dispensed with if it was customary. So I will just be bringing my notes and the invitation for our group.
Okay, hold on one second. This is what I'm trying to find out. Because I couldn't find anything online, and I do want to see something here, because I just want to make sure you're not breaking anything just going in.
No, to my understanding, the traditions actually demand that we just head straight to the prince.
It does, but when you present yourself, each individual clan has your own way of having you present yourself to the prince.
Ah,
Like for
okay, I see what you
instance,
mean.
like for instance, a Ventrue run city, you would when you're meeting the prince for the first time, you'll have to recite your lineage back as far as you can. In a Tremere run city, you have to present them with some of your blood. This is what I'm trying to find out
I
because
see. God knows when I'm bringing.
because I just want to make sure you're not breaking any sort of code because you would have already been presented that information already.
Right.
He's a gangrel, right?
He's a gangrel?
Isn't he? Isn't that
He
what
is
you
a
said?
gangrel, yes.
Yeah, he's a gangrel. So,
Okay, so this is what you okay. So this is what you know from what you've been told. One, you need to gain permission to remain within Milwaukee if you have not already done it. So
Which I believe we do.
making the introductions to him is essential.
yes.
Informs the rules within and what consequences of an infraction are. The introduction may occur before or after meeting, blah blah blah. If before he's more favorable, yeah. But where is
So, Bella,
Yes, Ricky.
for the purpose of introduction, what is your clan?
Hikata.
Pata. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Oh. I turn and look at Xavier.
Oh, another practitioner of the Oblivion.
Oh, yes. It is wonderful, isn't it? And you, Ricky, and Xavier and Sophie, may I ask? Your clans?
Xavier and I are Lasombra, and Sophie is Malkavian.
Oh,
We've
that's
been able
right.
to figure that
Octavian.
out.
Yes. Two wonderful clans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get the strangest feeling.
Okay, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna run grab something. I'll be right back.
okay?
What? Bastard. This isn't even my final form.
What isn't your final form?
I don't know. It just. Words. It's best not to dwell too long on the things I say.
Okay.
You should drink your coffee, baby.
Oh, I forgot about it. Can you hand it to me?
Here you go. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
I had to get a mouse though.
A big one.
Had to get a what?
Monster. A
Drink.
mouse though.
Milestone.
I thought you said you had to get a mouse out, and I was like, I do not like mooses.
You hate Mises to pieces?
Yes. You could say that.
Okay.
I started with 15 experience points last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure. Chris is wanting to shave his head.
Okay. Seems to be okay.
I'm probably gonna go on and off mute. I'm just grabbing a snack. Don't worry about it.
No, you're fine. Okay, so I am just going to say that this is almost like entering a Princess City or Adventure City, and you're going to have to at least be able to cite your lineage.
Oh.
Because I don't have my other book, so. And he is staunch.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I have not put a whole lot of thought into my lineage. Can I just say that I recite my lineage back 5?
Actually, I'm going to retcon that. So you're gonna have to do something else, and I'm not gonna tell you at the moment what it is.
You're just screwed. So.
Okay.
Okay. You will have there. You. I want everybody to. Okay, so as you're moving along, you notice that there's a little box in the middle of the floor as you're getting in, and as you're back there.
Okay, I will investigate the box.
What's in the box?
You notice that it is made out to a Mr. Drecker.
Oh, well then I will not open it. I will simply pick it up to take with me because that's the prince.
Okay.
Or the prince's children.
Oh, just so you know, the "What's in the box" is a movie reference.
Exactly.
I know.
Okay. Well, just didn't want you to feel left out.
Okay. So you come to a building. It is almost like a apartment building. And as soon as you make it to the door, there are bodyguards on each side. They look like they have, the things in their ears to communicate, and they're big, and they look like they're big and tough as well.
Okay,
Like CIA.
Ricky will tuck the box under his arm and pull out the invitation in the envelope and show it.
The one bodyguard takes it, looks at it, hands it back to you. Does this look like the Elysium to you? This says that you're just invited to the Elysium.
I'll look back at Lana.
Yana.
Yana. Is this not the Elysium?
It is not. This is where we're supposed to be meeting Mr. Decker.
Ah.
Could have said that before we arrived.
Okay, well, apparently there's some confusion. This is where my driver was told to bring us to meet His Highness Prince Deca. And is this not where we should be?
Hold on 1 second. You hear him call over the phone. We got people out here looking for. And then a couple of minutes later, he's like, names, please. In purpose.
Ricky Getz, here on behalf of the Prince of Chicago.
Sophie Kreutz. Same purpose.
Belladonna. Same purpose.
Xavier, the same.
We were also told to believe that you were also here on. Is anybody here on the a part of the emissary from Prince Firenze?
That would be me.
Why didn't you say so?
Well, because I thought one prince would be enough, honestly.
We need to make sure that's
Okay.
accounted for.
I was asked by the princess of Chicago and Mexico City to come here and meet with your prince.
About 5 minutes later of standing around doing nothing, you see about 4 more bodyguards join the 2 that's on the outside. One of them steps up to Ricky first and is like, put your hands up.
Ricky will stand splay-legged with his hands straight out from his body.
He
He
pats you
will
down.
assume the
checking.
position.
Okay, the bodyguard will pat you down, making sure you have no weaponry on you.
No, the only thing he would find is a silver cigarette case and a Zippo lighter.
He takes the Zippo lighter.
Vampires, isn't it?
He takes the lighter from you.
I trust I'll get that back when I come out. That was my sire's.
Can't you just put that in the car?
He throws it at Yana. Yana catches it. Would that be better for you?
Certainly. I don't want it to be any stress. I just want to make sure I get it back. That's all.
Okay.
Chucks it at her.
He goes over to Xavier. Tells Xavier to put their hands up.
Xavier does so, giving not quite a dirty look, but not quite a nice look.
Pats them down. Anything?
Xavier giggles madly. They're not actually ticklish, it's just a reflex at this point.
Okay. Do they have anything on them?
Nothing but their hands. See, because they're being patted down, so they have their hands on them.
Yeah. Okay. Goes over to Sophie next. Put your hands up.
Sophie puts her hands up, rolls her eyes.
He pats her down. Anything on Sophie?
Brett's there.
Okay. He doesn't do anything with the with that. Goes to Belladonna last and goes, put your hands up.
And so she's holding Belladonna's holding the small little parasol in her left hand, and she just puts her right arm up a little bit, like from the elbow up, and she goes, I've got nothing. Go ahead.
He pats her down.
Nothing.
Anything?
She's
Okay.
she's got a very small like crossbody lace bag. When I say small, I mean like the size of a circumference of a softball or something. And there's like just a small compact in there, and lipstick.
Okay. They make a mental note on how many people are within your group. And I'm sorry?
It's 4 vampires in Yana, right?
Yes.
So below the limit. Just barely.
Just the limit, yeah.
We'll have to
I don't
split
think
up if you
Yana
want.
will be going
Anyone.
in, will she?
No.
Yeah, well, Yana won't be going in, will she?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No. He gets behind everybody and is like, start moving.
All right, Rick, you will strike out into the interior of this structure.
And as you do that, one of the 3 remaining bodyguards that came down with him joins in stride, while one starts going in front of everybody.
At this point, I would like to make use of one of my discipline powers.
Okay.
I will activate Oblivion Sight.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have powers. I don't know how to use them.
Okay. And does that cause a rouse check?
Nope. Free.
Okay.
It's like the only freebie in Oblivion.
Yeah, most 1-dot powers are free.
Yeah. Okay.
Any ghosts?
Nope.
I will just keep it on for a while, just in case.
Okay. As you're brought to the first checkpoint, a little kid comes up first. What's the marching order?
I assume it's the order we were searched in, so Ricky, me, Sophie, and the new one.
Bella.
Belladonna.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Are you guys going to be looking ahead, or are you going to be looking around everywhere?
I'm going to be looking around with my
Yeah,
eyes.
Sophie as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking in everything behind my sunglasses with my big flamingo on them.
Ricky's looking mostly ahead, but he glances from side to side every once in a while.
Okay. Belladonna,
Yes.
you feel a prick on your leg, and then it's gone.
Under my skirt?
Not under your skirt. It's almost like it looks like it penetrated through your skirt.
I stop and say, huh. And loud enough, hopefully, that everybody can hear.
And then 2 seconds later, you see a little kid go up and do the same thing to Sophie.
Oh.
Did I see that as well?
About 2 seconds later, after you get stabbed, they run up and do the same thing to Xavier.
Can I kick the kid on an impulse?
You could, yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna do that?
Something just stabbed me in the leg that I wasn't expecting. I'm kicking on reflex.
Okay. All of a sudden, one of the bodyguards come over to you and kind of force you over to the wall.
Just me?
After having everybody's they basically stop the possession and runs you against the wall and go, "What are you doing?"
I don't know. I felt something. I reacted. Hair trigger. I can't help it. What was that?
What was that?
Just getting a sample of your blood. That's all.
Hey, I need that.
Could have asked. Just saying.
He like just looks at you sternly.
Fine. Sorry.
And then the little kid gets up and jabs Ricky in the leg as well.
What's he got? A hypodermic or a knife?
Given by the prick, it's
Um,
probably not a knife.
Go ahead and give me a wits plus awareness.
Okay, that's
Actually, no, give me intelligence plus awareness.
okay.
Can I
Same
make-
roll.
I'm sorry, Xavier.
2 successes.
Can I make that roll too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Could I make a medicine check for that?
Go ahead and give me intelligence plus awareness, and go ahead and add 1 to your dice pool.
All right.
I got 4.
Okay, Ricky got 2, Xavier got 4,
I got 1.
Sophie got 1.
I didn't roll. I'm just standing there.
Okay.
A little irritated. Irritated at the fact that we are coming in good faith and we are already being assaulted unawares.
It's
When
assaulted peanut.
what?
Xavier, you're the only one that sees it. It looks like it's a little needle, but it doesn't seem to. It just seems just to be like a little sewing needle.
Understood.
Well, as the kid approaches Ricky, he'll hold up a hand, roll back his sleeve on his forearm, and extend his forearm for the kid.
He stabs you in the leg
Oh.
anyway.
Okay, he stabs you in the I guess the muscle there.
Why would you stab in a muscle?
Well,
Ricky's got those bony little legs. He can't afford to have any blood taken out of him.
okay, you said the forearm, right? So he stabs you in the
Yes.
forearm.
Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation, the kid says.
He's the kid
As
again.
it turns around. You do not know.
Is he warm?
Do you want to touch him?
That sounds like a
Nah,
bad
that'd be
idea.
weird.
What was that, Sophie?
That sounds like a bad idea. Don't do that.
Arms of Armor is a free.
No, you have to proc it. You gotta get
Oh,
the
Arms of
resin.
Aramon is great. I don't have it.
Okay. Okay. You keep going.
Am I supposed to choose under Oblivion what I can do? Or
Yeah, Arms of Armin, you have to have potence for.
It's an amalgam skill.
I don't know. I have. Where's my potency?
How many dots do you have in Oblivion? 1?
No, I have 2 in Oblivion, and I have 1 blood potency dot.
Okay, that's not the same as potence.
Oh.
Potence is a discipline.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that actually is confusing. Why did they write it like that?
So you're going to choose
Um,
one of the 2 first level abilities,
To
and a
simplify
that's not an amalgam.
to simplify the system a little bit.
I don't know what it doesn't say.
Let me
Oh,
see.
it does say amalgam. Sorry, I didn't get to the bottom of that. Somebody started talking to me.
Yeah, if you're going to be using, I'm going to say right now, if you're playing the clan that you said you're going to do, and I'd probably be looking at the cults of the blood gods and using the list from there.
Okay. Yeah, I
Hepata
was just
has,
looking up what Oblivion, so I will
Hepata
pop
and
right over
Cerberus
there.
have different Oblivion powers.
Hmm.
You also get Oblivion rituals if you take theirs.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for all 3 of my disciplines, they'll be in the Cult of the Blood Gods?
Nope, just Oblivion.
Oh,
Oblivion's in there. The rest of them are in the regular guide.
Because
There
Oblivion
might be
doesn't
some.
appear in the regular one.
Let me see something real quick because you asked. Let me.
whipping
pull
out
that.
whipping out
Okay,
my
there we go.
laptop here.
Wait, Hekata don't even get potents, do they?
They do not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. They get Auspex, Oblivion, and
Obfuscation.
oh yeah, of course you get Obfuscate. You've got yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, level 2, you have one Auspex Immogram. That's fatal prognation. So yeah.
Fatal prognostication.
I have that.
You can have it.
You
I have
could.
Yeah.
Malcolm under all specs.
Yeah.
And then you have another one at 3rd level that's an Immogram with Fortitude. That's Passion Feast.
Okay, yeah, let me just work on level 1 right here that I'm at.
Okay, yeah, you have Auspex, Fortitude, and Oblivion is your in-clan disciplines.
Oh,
And I
okay.
believe
Oh, Fortitude.
Because we had decided, because we had said obfuscation last time.
That's an out of clan discipline that you got for your hunter.
Oh,
yes.
I had 4.
Yeah, the observation is going to cost you when you bring that up. That will cost you
7 times the new
times
level.
7. Yeah, instead of 5.
Remind me after the game, honey. I'll help you spend your 15 experience points. I'll just tell you. I have notes on what everything costs.
Okay, yeah, because I haven't used disciplines before, so. Yeah, okay, thank you. I've got my Blood Gods book open now.
Okay, as you're walking down this hallway, at the end of the hallway is a set of stairs. They lead you up. On this floor, there's a bunch of doors on either side. And in the hallway, there's one light in the middle of it, and it's blinking on and off as they continue to escort you to the other side of the hallway. Down the hallway. At the end of the hallway, you see 2 other bodyguards come behind them, and they blindfold all 4 of you.
Okay.
Fair enough. Go right ahead.
Anybody fighting?
No.
No.
She'll just. Bella will make a joke and says, I knew this was going to be fun, but my goodness.
They start spinning everybody around until you all, well, you don't get dizzy, but until you lose spatial awareness.
Or puke.
And then they take off your blindfolds, and you're sitting in a nice office type building. With almost like the city, one of those big windows that's basically the entire wall looking out to the city. And the desk, the chair is turned around, so you just see the back of the chair, and it is adorned with almost war type imagery.
Okay. While the chair, how far away are we from the desk?
Probably about 5 feet away.
Okay, while the chair is still turned around, I will take 1 step forward, set the box down on the desk, and take the step back.
That means you're getting up from your chair.
Oh, we're in chairs. Okay, I
Yes.
did not realize that. Then no, I'll sit where I am.
You do notice that the box is out of your hands.
Oh, okay.
Without turning the chair around, state your name and your purpose of being in my city.
I am Ricky Getz. I'm here on behalf of oh gosh, now I can't think of the Prince of Chicago's name.
Jackson.
Prince Jackson and Prince Fiorenza. I seek permission to act within your city to assist in finding your progeny.
There is no response yet.
Name's Sophie Kreutz. I'm here also on the behalf of the Prince of Chicago, Prince Jackson. And I'm also asking the same as my friend just said.
So no response.
Xavier, would you be next?
You can go.
Okay. Hello, my name is Belladonna. I am here, as are my companions. I'm here for the Prince Jackson of Chicago. It's pleased to make your acquaintance.
Don't know.
Okay.
Xavier, your turn.
I'm Xavier. I have come on behalf of Prince Jackson of Chicago in order to aid my country with whatever assistance they require.
After Xavier's done speaking, turns around, and you notice almost an ugly, grotesque face.
Muckins.
Ah, and that is the village of the tyrant Prince of Milwaukee.
Yes. So I see only one of you tells me the truth. Unless the notes that I've been given are incorrect.
Did we die?
Out of character, probably not. Probably not intentionally.
And those notes would be?
I got 3 notes in front of me. One from a Prince Jackson, which you all seem to corroborate his story, that you are all here on his
Ricky
behalf.
didn't introduce the Fiorenza when he spoke, did he?
I did
I'm
mention
sorry?
Fiorenza.
He mentioned Fiorenza.
Did you say that out loud?
No, I think that was just Ock asking a question.
Okay.
Was it Ock or Xavier?
It was, I was about to say it was me, which is very confusing. It was Uck.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm right, though, aren't I?
However,
No, Ricky.
these two,
Sorry, go ahead. Ricky mentioned her.
however, these two correspondences seem to be telling a different story.
Oh,
One from a Prince Ferienza saying that a Ricky Getz, Xavier, Sophie Krautz, and a Belladonna would be her emissary as well.
What?
But only one of you have told me that truth.
Sophie
In
looks
this
at
last
Ricky.
in this last correspondence by a Mr. Jack Craven says a Miss Belladonna is his emissary. Are these not true?
Your Highness, if I may, the illustrious Prince Fiorenza contacted me directly, and I do not recall her mentioning the rest of my coterie, so I did not mention it to them. That miscommunication is entirely on my head.
Interesting.
While I have great respect for the premier of Mexico City, Fiorenza Savannah, I have had no direct communication with her, and so could not realistically consider myself her emissary.
And yet she names you as an emissary.
Perhaps by association with my friend Mr. Getz, who does have a connection to her. I was not aware that she would name me. Honestly, not entirely aware that she would be familiar with my existence, which is most unfortunate for me. And I just flung my pencil across the room, excuse me. That's out of character.
I think that was some hidden rage from Xavier. He's not very happy at getting called out on some shit he didn't know.
One of the nicest things is Xavier absolutely hates being known by people in power.
And the wooden pencil goes into the prince's eye, and this is not a good thing.
No, those hurt and stakes him.
And poof, into ashes, and we leave.
Nah, you don't get ashed
Okay.
like that. Not in this version.
Bella says, respectfully, Your Highness, I too believe there was a miscommunication, and there was no purposeful. Oh my god, my brain just farted. The player says that. There was no personal misdirection on my part in any way. I am what's the word? Somebody that works with somebody like me with Jackie.
Colleague?
I am a colleague of Mr. What is Jackie's last name? Craven?
Craven.
And sorry, I have aphasia really bad in real life. I am a colleague of Mr. Craven's, and I do believe that he also neglected to let me know that I would be here as a emissary in his name. However, he did gift me these lovely sunglasses with the flamingo on them. As I was getting ready to leave, the box was given to me, and I believe it is a form of his little joke to call me out, just to let you know that he's here, if not in body, then in spirit. Your Highness.
Okay. So these
Please.
notes are telling the truth.
Yes, there was no disrespect. Please.
No disrespect, man. We just didn't mean it. I'm very sorry.
Do you know why I'm meeting you here instead of at Elysium in front of other people?
So that they don't know that your children are missing?
Too many
Oh,
years?
just come out with it.
That is in. Yes.
I would guess that it's because you prefer to have outside help below the radar and not make it known that you're asking for help from outside your own city.
Because it's only the individual's businesses that you choose to let them know what you're doing. It's no one else's business, the comings and goings and the deeds of the prince.
Are you well versed in the rules of my city?
No, but the DM is, and if I don't remember anything, she can help me.
No more than 5 people? That-
Hmm.
Yes, I've been given the rundown on the rules of your city, Your Highness.
Good. I expect that will probably been Miss Ivanya's doing.
As a matter of fact, it was.
As she is wont to do, putting her nose in other people's business, as always.
I'm just sitting there with my little mouth shut and my parasol.
The reason that I am meeting with you here is because, yes, I have indeed asked for help and would like the matter to be dealt with without notice.
As you wish, Your Highness. We're here to help you as we can.
My child, Honor, has been missing for a couple weeks now.
Heather is the one missing.
Do you
Just
say that
reminding
out
the
loud?
DM that. No, I'm reminding you that's what you told us.
That is what you
Okay.
told us, although Honor is the name.
Okay. I have it noted here that I did indeed tell you that it was Heather. For the child, and is want to be more free than what I would like her to be. She is still my child, and I still want her to be here. I have asked Prince Jackson and all shook his confidence to help me find my missing child.
How old is she?
I want this matter taken care of immediately. I would like to have it done as quickly as possible. And I do not want you to stay in my city without after it is done. Is that understood?
Understood.
Of course, Your Highness.
Absolutely, Your Highness.
Mm. Now, as there is little that is not known within my boundaries, I will let you know that all transportation, including the transportation that you came in today, is under my jurisdiction.
Okay. We thank you for that.
Your goal, I must say, is very polite and very what's the word?
Professional?
Tasty? Oh, sorry.
Professional.
I like that.
Good.
Not only does she know the rules and the proper etiquette, but she is well versed. I must commend you for that. For ghouls are not easily trained nowadays.
I don't believe she's ours.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
She is actually on loan to me. My ghoul is new and would not have done such a good job. So she's back in Chicago.
This is more interesting and more interesting by the second. Pray tell, whose goal is this?
All I know for certain is she comes from Mexico City.
That's not going to make him happy.
I was not told whose goal she is, merely that she has been instructed to keep everything quiet, to act on her best behavior, and to drive me where I need to go. And that is not any bit of it a lie, damn it.
So Fiorenza has her person checking in on you. How interesting.
I was told that this is so that I can have direct communication with Prince Fiorenza.
In this third note from Mr. Craven, what does he seek?
His ambitions have always been beyond me.
Mr. Craven is a bit of an enigma to me.
So you know this, Mr. Craven, then?
As well as anybody might know him, I suppose.
Better than I know him.
And yet he did not list you as an emissary.
Perhaps
Highness,
he is more discerning than our friend Fiorenza.
Your Highness, he has listed me as his emissary. I apologize for not knowing this. Apparently, Mr. Craven was very busy and neglected to inform me that I would be representing him. But that is of no matter, Your Highness. I have known Mr. Craven for quite a while in business, and he has always been very professional with me. He has helped me over the decades, shall we say. But he does keep his own reasonings close to the chest, I may say. And that's the damn truth, too.
Oh, the truth. What a fickle thing she is.
Very subjective.
There's a knock on the door. Come on in.
Strippergram? Pizza?
No. I'd say like probably within like her mid-20s. Professional looking woman. Dressed in like just the nines. Then very business oriented suit. Looks like a modern suit as well. Comes in and goes, yes, we have the everything you need right here, and hands him a list, and he's like, okay, thank you, you may go. And she leaves. So it checks out that you are who you say you are.
I sure hope so. I'm not sure who I'd be if I wasn't who I am.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's see here. We have two La Sombras here, one Malkavian, and interesting, and Hakata.
I smile, demurely.
Pray tell me, I heard that Prince Jackson has thrown in with the Sabbat. Is this true?
Wait, what?
I am not with the Sabbat, Your Majesty. I'm independent.
The Hakata has been, yes, been independent, but the Lasombra are Sabat, are they not?
Well, someone hasn't
Um,
fought in years.
the Lasombra were recently accepted into the Camarilla in Chicago.
Interesting that he would send you here.
I would say that the prince has found me to be useful and effective.
I would say the prince has it out for me.
I will say that you're not going to get a stronghold in the city. We have about 4 times now driven you out, the Sabat, out of our city, and we will continue to do that. So do not think that Sabat undertakings will be part of this arrangement.
Your Highness, I have cut all ties with the Sabbat and have fully embraced the Camarilla.
Embraced the Camarilla.
And what of your friend there?
Xavier, I believe you need to speak for yourself on this.
Well, you see, a very long time ago, when I was but a young individual, the Sabat and I had a bit of a falling out after the untimely death of my, the
Sire?
word, please help, Zaire.
Sire?
Yes. After the untimely death of my Zaire, and I've been rather, we've had, I would rather take my chances with the wolves than the Sabat at this point.
Okay. If, just so that you know that we will route you again if you decide to do any Sabat undertakings in our city. Is that clear?
Of course, my lord.
And you all do know what the penalty is for breaking any of my laws, correct?
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And pray tell, what are the punishments?
Well, I was told that if you step wrong in this city, you'll meet your final death.
Good. You have learned well then. Mhm. Now, where are you staying?
We're staying just outside of the city, Your Highness. We brought an RV that we will use as a base of operations. It's in a RV park controlled by the Ventru. We have
Okay.
also brought our own supply of nourishment, and we need no permission to hunt in your city.
Although it might be nice.
Hmm. Okay. Now, as you know, I am actually in a bit of a bind. You know that my youngest child, Honor Mercer, has gone missing. I do need her to be found. I'm not sure if she met final death or if she was taken. It's important she be located. If she's still with us, and return to me. I have brought you here to provide you with the information we've gathered so far. And that is why I'm meeting with you here instead of at the Elysium.
Any starting point you can give us would be much appreciated, Your Highness.
Indeed.
For willingly helping me here, I have set aside a portion of the city where you'll be able to be fed, to feed. The territory will be exclusively yours as long as you're here, and provided you abide by the laws of my domain. And it is right by your RV, I do believe.
How lucky.
You get the lot lizards from the semi-trailer park nearby. That was a joke. That wasn't my character. That was just me.
Right.
All right, out of character, the pipes in my building are being super loud and annoying, so sorry about that.
That's okay.
It's all right.
Okay.
It's all good. I've got a snoring pit bull next to me. I don't know if you can hear her or not.
Yeah.
We can.
Mm.
Pitbull.
Okay. So the last known whereabouts we've known her, we noticed that she has kept a small apartment on the east side from when she was mortal. We have searched. My people have searched the haven, but the only information I found was a note that she wrote with an address and what appears to be a 4-digit entry code to get inside a building or room. My confidant JW has stated the location in the notes is an old marble mutual bank building down off the lakefront. The instructions make no sense for getting entry from the outside based on his investigation. You may want to search the location there in hopes of that it'll bring more information on what happened to my youngest child. Also, she likes to hang out with a young firebred Tremere named Tessa, who has been staying here in Milwaukee even after many of her clan have left. It is possible that this Tessa knows what happened to my youngest, or may have some ideas on who might have taken her. JW has not been able to locate the warlock, but has heard she's still in the city somewhere around Marquette University. JW last spotted on her around Jones Island shortly before she disappeared. Not many vampires travel through this area due to the rumors of the dark pool of Lake Michigan and some ancient creature asleep in the depths.
The rumor is credible.
She used to enjoy Grant Park when she was alive, and we have found evidence of cultist activity there, but no sign of her. We do have ample amounts of public park space here, so it is possible she went to ground in one of these areas after a Lupin attack. As you know, werewolves have been encroaching upon Milwaukee for some time now, and I have locked the city down to protect it. Your arrival being the exception here. Grant Park was one of the areas that we've been watching closely due to some unusual activity in the area. Though nothing has escalated at the park. The last thing that you need to know is that Honor always used to talk about her family. So as a last resort, you might want to try her mortal relatives. But you, under no circumstances, are you permitted to reveal anything about us.
Of course, the traditions take precedence.
Understood.
Is there any questions?
I believe everything was put forward in a very concise and easy to understand manner, Your Highness.
Okay. I have given Miss Fienza's goal the information on where you've been feeding, where you will be feeding, and no particular reason should you feed outside that area.
Of course.
And my law still reigns there.
Of course, my lord.
Naturally.
Is there anything else?
Yes, Your Highness, I have something here for you.
You're talking about this little gift here.
Yes, Your Highness. If I may,
If you may what?
present it.
You want to present what's already on my desk?
Oh, I still had the box in my hands, didn't I?
No.
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 Oh, duh. I'm sorry. I got mixed up there.
That's okay. You want to take that back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Retcon.
I would have a tiny question if you would allow me, Your Highness.
Yes.
On our way here, we were, I'd say, greeted by a child. I assume that was on your behalf?
Yes, it was.
Alrighty. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, JW will be here to answer your questions. For I need to go and do other stuff now.
Yes, Your Highness. We wouldn't dream of impeding your duties.
Thank you for your time, Your
He
Highness.
gets up and he leaves the room. After he leaves, you do notice that there is another person standing in like the corner.
Okay. JW, I take it?
Yes, I am JW.
Is that short for something?
Yeah.
It's one of the messengers. The most trusted by Decker, apparently. JW Blue.
Player question, is JW his ghoul or is it another vamp? Or can we tell?
You go ahead and give me an intelligence plus occult.
One pass and 4 fails.
Oof.
I don't know
You
shit.
cannot tell.
Obviously.
I'm gonna trigger heightened hearing and see if I hear a heartbeat.
There is a heartbeat at the current moment.
Okay.
Who's it coming
Of
from?
course, he could still be a vampire using Blush of Health, so.
But why would he?
Exactly.
I don't know. As paranoid as this prince is, you don't know.
Same.
So, what is on the itinerary tonight? As I am now stuck here with you.
Artillery?
Well,
Itinerary.
we was specifically invited to Elysium, so we should make our appearance there because etiquette demands it. And then I'm thinking maybe we'll go to that bank and take a look around.
Interesting. So you want to go where first?
Elysium.
Elysium. Etiquette demands that having received an engraved invitation from the prince, we show up.
Okay. I will meet you at this address at approximately 1 a.m.
Very well.
Okie dokie.
How early does the sun rise this time of year?
Time of year, the sun rises about 6:30, 7 o'clock a.m.
Interesting. So we've got time.
um, he's like, I'm guessing that you want to probably leave and go to the Elysium then?
Yes.
Couldn't hurt.
He seems to touch something on his wrist, and then all of a sudden, like, 6 bodyguards come into the room, blindfold you, disorient you, and the next thing you know, you're down at the on the outside of the building as the
Okay.
blindfolds are taken off. Did anybody want to fight the
No. Don't be ridiculous.
Okay.
No, I'll go along with the smoke and mirrors bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're right outside the Humvee that was provided for you. And Yana is opening the door up for you.
Okay. I will climb in back and say, we need to go to the actual Elysium now.
For
And
real
she
this
hands
time.
you back. And she hands you your lighter.
Thank you.
Is everybody going to climb in, or?
Yeah.
Yes. Before we get into the Humvee, can I tell if the moon is full or not?
This time of year, the moon is not full.
Okay. You mean this time of month?
Both this time of month and this time of year, the moon is not full.
Okay.
Which is a fancy way of saying the moon isn't full.
Yep. Gotcha.
So, Yana,
It
you
is.
made a good impression on the prince.
She doesn't say anything. About the moon, it is a crescent shape, not full, but a crescent shape.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't say anything and just asks you where to.
Elysium.
Didn't we say that
Okay.
already?
And she takes off towards the Elysium. Any talking at this point?
Doesn't sound like it.
No, I'm just watching this landscape as we go by.
I hate being around high and mighty people. Makes me feel uncomfortable.
Big mood.
Yeah, I guess we'll ride to Elysium in silence.
Before we get there,
Mhm.
I'm still looking out the window, but Belladonna says, werewolves, maybe?
Please no.
The moon's not full, but it may have been when she was taken.
Who's in the car other than us and Yana?
Just you and Yana at the moment that you know of.
Yana, my dear.
That we know of?
That you know of, yes.
Yana,
Yes.
is it possible that the integrity of this car is compromised?
I beg your pardon?
Is it possible that there could be somebody listening to us in the car right now?
Considering that this is not my vehicle and that this is on loan from the prince who owns all transportation within the city, I would probably assuredly say yes.
Fascinating. Thank you.
I didn't mean what I just said. I take that back.
However, if the prince does want us to find his child, we must consider the possibility that she was not taken.
Go on.
Well, no offense to any people who are particularly enamored with Mr. Decker, but he does have a reputation as the tyrant prince of Milwaukee, does he not?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And if you were the child of a tyrant who presumably keeps a tight hold on his family like everything else, would you not perhaps be inclined to see an opportunity and make a break for
Well, no, that would be dependent on how the child in question is treated by the prince.
Well, given how I'm merely saying it's a possibility to consider.
Also, a possibility is she and her friend Tessa are doing this for attention.
Yes, it's possible, but I don't know that I would want the attention of such an individual.
Maybe even more in that case.
I'm sorry, Kira, what did you say?
Maybe even more in that case.
Oh, okay, maybe more. Thank you.
Did we learn her last name?
Whose?
The child of the prince.
Heather?
Yes.
Should be
Mm.
Decker? No?
Well, no, you normally keep your mortal out.
He did say it in the meeting, yes. Honor Mercer.
Yes. Mercer.
All of a sudden, you hear a phone ring from the front seat.
Okay.
Ricky.
And you hear Yana answer the phone. Hello, Mr. Craven. What do you need? Yes, Mr. Craven. Right away, sir. She pulls over to the side of the road. And through the space from the cabin to the back, she hands the phone and says, Miss Belladonna, I'm sorry, it is for you.
Okay. Bella takes the phone and says, Belladonna, may I help you?
How are you liking Milwaukee there?
No problems yet. Thank you very much. Glad to be an emissary for you, Mr. Craven.
Apparently.
Ah, yes, something that escaped my attention before you left. I do apologize for that. How did you find the glasses?
It didn't escape the prince's attention. The glasses?
Yeah, the sunglasses with the nice little flamingo on the side. I thought it'd be like quiche for you.
They're beautiful. I will keep them for quite a long time. Thank you, Mr. Craven. Is there anything in particular I can help you with? We're on our way to Elysium at the moment.
I am just calling to make sure you are okay and that you're enjoying your stay so far in Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
And if you like the glasses, because they were so cool when I seen them, I thought you had to have them.
Like I said, I will treasure them for a long time to come. Every time I look at them, I will remember who got them for me.
He starts laughing. Good. So how's Milwaukee? Give me all the juicy details.
I have not seen much of Milwaukee. I am just watching the beautiful landscape of the city go by. I am wondering if there's actually an Al's Diner here, and if we might even get to go by and see that and take a photo.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
It would be more of a happier day. Yes, absolutely. Will you be joining us at all in Milwaukee, Mr. Craven?
I actually would not be.
Oh, that's more's the pity. Is there anything you would like for me to do for you while I'm here as an emissary in your name?
Just keep your eyes open and report back to me what you see and how everything is going. That's all.
I believe I can do that. Thank you very much. So you have
And
a beautiful... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I've been wondering how Milwaukee has been. I've not been able to set foot in the city in many years. So
Well, I'll definitely let you know.
I would have loved to see his face when he read my notes, and the surprise on his face when you didn't mention that you're an emissary of me. That would have been funny.
Almost as funny as the surprise on my face when he mentioned that I was. Please do not do that again to me, Mr. Craven. I do not appreciate such surprises.
I'm supposed to be the Malkavian here.
Ah, I see. I do apologize then. You may not like my next surprise then.
Oh,
And that would be.
You'll have to wait for it as a surprise.
Shut up, Ricky.
There should be a glove compartment by the window there.
In the front, or because I'm not in the front seat.
By the window that separates the driver from the rest of the cab, there's like a
Oh.
little glove compartment.
Okay. There is, yes.
Open it, please.
I will slowly open it.
Mm.
It is open.
There's a long, thin box inside this glove compartment.
Yes, I
Addressed to
see it.
you. Addressed to Belladonna.
Shall I take it out?
Yeah, if you want.
So I'll take it out and slowly open it. And what do I see?
You see gloves. Almost of the lace variety that would come up probably past your elbow.
Ah, lovely.
A
Well, I think.
little
Sorry, go ahead.
a little apology gift.
So you already knew. Yes, of course you did. Thank you so much, Mr. Craven. These are lovely. I'll put them on now.
What the fuck is that?
What's what?
Sorry, I think people in my building are very drunk.
hmm.
Oh, okay. And enjoy yourself tonight. I must go now. I have other things to do. There are some gentlemen here at the Lilith making some noise that needs to be taken care of.
I'm sure you will do that very Mr. Craven style, shall I say. Thank you for the surprises. Have a lovely evening.
Mhm.
Say hi to Yui for
You too.
me.
Everyone says hi.
Duly noted. And then he hangs up.
That little shit.
Did you can the phone back to Yana?
Yes, and as I'm handing it back, I sit back and then I look at Ricky and I say, that little shit did all that on purpose.
Oh?
Oh yeah, he said that he would have loved to have been there, to have been able to see the look on the prince's face when he found out that I was an emissary for him, but he hadn't been told, as though I was withholding it.
Uh-huh.
I truly hope that he doesn't have any more surprises in store. But knowing Mr. Craven, I'm sure this isn't the last one.
Mr. Craven is known for being many things.
I wouldn't be surprised if he zoomed past us with a skateboard soon. Just because that would be his style.
That is true. I have known him for quite a while, but yeah, he's always surprising me. Literally.
Who did you meet? I've always been curious.
What? Who?
You.
You and Craven. How'd you meet Mr. Craven?
Oh, I thought you said, what do you mean?
No, how did you meet?
Player does not know yet.
Ah, understood.
Very good reason.
You met Mr. Craven many years ago, in during one of your book tours. It
And
would
I
have been
told him that.
in
Starts writing.
He was standing in line wanting to get a book signed. And when when my eyes met his, I knew there was something.
Were you already on the other side at that point?
Oh yes,
Interesting.
yes, dear. I have only been a prolific author throughout the world since after I have come to the dark side that has cookies, as it were.
I don't think we have cookies anymore.
My cookies just come in plastic bags.
I don't
know?
need to hear about your cookie toots.
Not that cookie, Ricky. Come on.
It's cookie juice.
She starts the vehicle back up and starts moving towards Elysium again. And you make it to the Elysium.
Okay.
You go inside, you produce your invitation,
Yep.
and Mr. Decker does not even show up.
Does that mean
I
we have to
didn't
come
figure he
back?
would. I didn't figure he would.
I'm sorry?
I didn't figure that he would show up. He said he was busy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Xavier, what did you say?
Does that mean we have to come back?
No, we've made our appearance, and we just have to stay about half an hour to satisfy etiquette, and then go on about our business.
Okay. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. And where are you going?
Well, the bank is where we wanted to go next, I think. Is everybody in agreement with that?
Yeah.
For
Seems
totally
like as good a place
personal
as any to
reasons, I would
start.
want to go to the park, but that's just for personal reasons.
So where are
Bank
we
it
going?
is?
Where are we going, folks?
The bank?
Majority is for bank, so we go bank.
Okay.
Are you going to the the address that Mr. Blue gave you?
Is it the same as the address that the prince gave us?
The prince did not give you any address.
Ah. Well then, sure, we'll go to that address that Mr. Blue gave us.
Okay. As you get there, Mr. Blue is already there. And he takes you up to a small one-bedroom affair containing nothing obviously noteworthy. A couple of open-sided bookcases accompany the apartment's living area, along with a desk, chair, and pad of paper. There's no television, no computer, and no signs of any laptop or tablet.
Okay.
The only thing here that would indicate her status as a vampire is a blacked out bedroom and a fridge freezer's lack of contents. Her kitchen cupboard still contain canned goods from when she was alive.
Okay, well, Ricky's old school, so he knows the old tricks. I'm going to use a pencil and shade in the pad of paper to get the last message written on it. It should be the address and a 4-digit code.
Assuming you wrote it while it was still on the pad.
Since you're doing it that way, I am not going to make you make this roll. But I am going to. There you are. It is in your. I just sent it to you. Do DMs there.
Okay.
I want everybody to go ahead and make me a intelligence plus investigation.
All right.
Hmm.
Let me sit up and grab my character sheet here.
I'm gonna use
I'm in a recliner.
willpower.
I got 0.
Intelligence investigation, you say?
Yes.
I got 1.
2.
I got 1.
You could use willpowers to reroll if you need one
I
too.
already did.
I only have 2 dice
Oh,
in the pool.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll use the willpower. Oh, 3.
You notice that when JW Blue was here looking at everything, that he left it tidy, but you notice that he did an incomplete job of returning everything to its rightful place.
Okay, what's still out of place?
Just like little stuff here and there.
Can we tell by the dust?
No. Because, like I said, he left it tidy, so he did. There was no dust too.
So then how do we know things are out of place?
You guys don't. Ricky does.
Oh, okay.
Just that hunch.
Yeah, I mean, there's just little stuff like, just stuff being off by like a smidgen or something. The one thing you do notice that there's no photos hanging on the wall. There's no magnets, notes from friends, or mementos on the refrigerator door. And anybody doing an examination of the drawers in the apartment will just turn up bills and bank statements with Honor's name on them.
Okay.
This place does not really look lived in.
I don't see
Bella
anything
says
here.
out loud.
I'm sorry?
Bella says this place doesn't really look lived in. It's for appearances only.
I don't
Okay,
see
Sophie?
anything special here. Like nothing. Not even flies.
Okay.
I'm going to take a look specifically at the things that are out of place and see if there's any clues there.
There's no clues in the stuff that's out of place. The stuff that's out of place is like silly stuff like you notice like the um like some of the bookcases, some of the books are not like, it looks like some of them are straight and then one's off by like a smidge, but there's no clues
Okay.
on like which books are important or anything like that.
Okay.
What are you noticing,
Anything else?
Richard? You seem to be looking around very intently.
Oh, well, I just noticed some things weren't put back in their places when the search was done here. And it doesn't appear to be anything that's going to point us anywhere.
Are you sure?
It's just knickknacks and basic stuff.
Do you think anything was taken?
Can I get a sense of if anything would be missing?
No, nothing's missing.
No, I don't think anything's missing.
Okay. I also want everybody to go ahead and give me a wits plus awareness check.
Okay. Let me see. There's 5 dice.
2 successes.
Oh, I dropped a die, damn it.
2 successes.
I'll go ahead and use a willpower here.
Okay.
4 successes.
Okay. Sophie,
2.
Xavier.
Sorry, I was muted. I got 4.
Okay. Yep. Nobody knows. Okay. Where to now?
Have we checked every room in this apartment?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the last note she took was right here. And the address is Mutual Bank, 833 East Michigan Street. So, why don't we go there?
Sounds like a good plan. Let's get there.
Okay. Are you taking JW Blue with you?
Do we have a choice?
Yeah, you do.
That would
We're
make us more
gonna
than
go
5,
check
no?
out the bank building since that's the last place she was going. If you want to come along, that's fine, but we can handle it on our own.
Okay, I will meet you at this time tomorrow.
Okay.
He puts on like 8 p.m. and has a location for you to meet him at.
Okay. Hey, baby. Did I drop a die into this chair? Can you see?
No, I don't see it. Sounded like it went over that way.
Okay. I am guessing that you're going to make your way to the address on the thing. Did you give the address to Yana?
Yes, I did.
Okay. You make your way to East Michigan Street. Mutual Bank is one of the largest banking groups with branches all over Milwaukee. The address that was found leads to a closed down branch in the Lake Emily part of the city, where the earth beneath the buildings is thin and the lake's water leads to constant damp problems with the instructions above. This branch is one of the oldest buildings in the city and is preserved under order of the Milwaukee City Council. Its curved marble exterior is considered a part of America's natural architecture and for that reason, the abandoned bank bridge has not yet been turned down. However, the rising lake levels beneath the bank has prevented anyone from occupying the building, which has now been empty for 2 decades. The
So-
mutual bank resembles a Roman temple stuck in the middle of the city. The roof is fitted with drain pipes feeding into the lake below, preventing any decay from top down, while scaffolding supports the building's western wall. Despite its abandonment, the bank has security in place. A night watchman sits in the office just inside the building, while another patrols the perimeter to deter intruders. None of these guards are permitted further inside the building due to the health and safety risks.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Game question. Is Mesmerize the
Yes.
level that lets you make people forget shit?
No, that's cloud memory, which I have.
Ah, okay. And then,
Okay.
in that case,
Are you gonna
I'll go
Are
ahead.
you gonna watch? Okay, so how are you gonna approach this?
Remember, you do have somebody that can just turn invisible.
Yeah, how about this? Why don't you, go in there all secret like and, try to draw the god somewhere else so we can get past him.
You said there were 2 guards,
Yes.
both patrolling.
One patrols, and one sits in the office just inside the buildings.
Is that a camera office or just a normal office?
You do not know.
Do I see any cameras around?
You do not.
Okay.
Activate Invisible Xavier.
Do we know how to get into the office?
There are like where the guard is.
Like, how can we see the office?
You cannot see inside the office, but you do see like inside the window of the office where it seems like there's a guard inside. You're
Uh-huh.
almost right across the street from it.
Gotcha. Ricky, what do you think?
Well, you know what? Here's the code. It's 2843. Since you can go in all secret and not seen like, maybe you can see if there's anything that'll accept that code in there.
All right.
We'll rely on your ability to fudge locks and such.
Is there a gate, or can we just walk in?
You could probably just walk in.
All right. I will activate walk in.
Good luck out there. Don't
Okay.
get caught.
I'll be fine. I'm always fine.
Pah.
That is a successful rouse check.
Yep. Did you say it was successful?
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna try to go by the guards, right?
Yep.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity plus stealth roll.
Really? No, nothing from my literally being invisible?
The one thing is I even said it when I was saying it. The earth is really thin here, and your footsteps would still fall into the ground. So the dexterity plus stealth is how well you're able to conceal those tracks.
And this is not a break-in, right?
It is not.
Okay. So that is a measly dice pool. 6 successes.
Oh yeah, you do it easily. Yeah, you're able to get past them no problem, and you're able to go into the bank.
Sweet.
Mm.
Look around.
It is a bank.
It's not an open bank.
No, it's not. It's been closed for centuries, but it's still what would have been a bank.
Same. All right. Is there any place to put those things or to put the numbers? Or...
Not that you can see where you're at.
Okay.
Mm.
Can I see the guards?
One is one you cannot see. The other one, no, you cannot see either of them from this vantage point.
Okay. Can I see any way to get up to the guard tower?
Uh, you do not see any way to get up, but you do see back in like one of the corners. You do see like a staircase that heads probably below.
A staircase that heads down? I'll go scope it out.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity plus athletic roll.
Dexterity plus athletic?
Yep.
That's 3 successes.
Okay. You're able to start walking that direction.
Awesome.
As you're looking around and going, you notice that the structure is rotting.
Same.
And I'm guessing that you have your discipline up, right? To be able to see.
I'm not dropping it for any reason.
Okay.
Now she's talking about Oblivion Sight.
Right, which gives her sight in the levels, right?
Right.
In absolute darkness, I think.
Okay.
All right. What do I reach? I gotta reach something.
Okay. You see where the a a you see where there's steps, and as you go down, there is a door that kind of protrudes your way. Go ahead and make me a dexterity plus athletics as you're climbing down the
What?
steps. I'm sorry.
What am I making this roll for?
Because you're going down the steps, and these are rickety steps.
Dex plus athletics.
Yep.
It's 2 successes.
As you're putting one of your feet down, it goes right through the wood, and that's a loud creak.
Ooh.
And when it does that, a piece of the wood just clumps down the rest of the stairs and hits against the door with a big thud.
Okay.
The
That's
guard
admirable.
inside the guard that's inside the room leaves the room and goes, "Who's there?"
So by making that noise, do I lose my passage?
You do, yes.
I'm going to immediately put it back up. With the
Okay.
cost of another rouse check, which I succeed in. Lovely.
Okay. He looks around. The other guard. Everybody that's in the car. You notice that everybody, like the guards, are going inside the building.
There's your distraction.
I think he made some noise in there. I told him to be careful.
Something's up, Ricky.
Well, let's hold off just for the time being, and if anything goes down, we'll rush in and be the cavalry. But I think we picked the right person for the job. Let's keep our faith in Xavier.
Okay. You're able to, Xavier, you're able to go down some more steps as you see like the white light of the flashlights zooming around where you were. You come down to a a door, and right beside it is a digital lock.
Wait, sorry. Can you say that one more time for me?
Halfway down the steps, you come to like a little landing, and there's a door, a big metal door, and right beside the door is a digital lock.
Okay.
Did you want to wait before?
I have no intention of opening it at the current time.
Okay. About 15 minutes to half an hour go by. You're on. You don't know. This is what you think, at least. Eventually, the guards get bored and go back to what they were doing before that happened,
Okay.
and you no longer see the lights inside.
Good. This is good. Um. Okay. I am going to enter that combination.
Okay, the combination. The door opens up, and you see a half-collapsed staircase and a well of black water where the lake has entered the bank's lowest levels.
Do I see any evidence that anybody has been here in a while?
You have not.
Hmm. Okay. Is there any way to go down safely?
Yes, you have to get into the water. Yes.
You.
Absolutely not doing that.
Okay.
I guess I'll head back up then. I don't really have a choice. I
Okay.
will close the door behind me.
Okay. Alrighty.
I guess I'll continue looking around.
Okay. You don't find anything else in particular in this room. Just the rotting structure, here and there.
All right, I'm gonna head back out to everybody else then.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity plus athletics.
Dexterity plus athletics. That is 4 successes.
Okay, that's good. You're able to make it across the room with no repercussions and able to go out. Everybody in the vehicle, go ahead and give me a wits plus awareness.
2.
3 successes.
Hang on
Okay.
just a second. Wits plus awareness?
Yep.
Yeah.
Three successes.
Okay. Thank you. And okay, Xavier, you make it back to the vehicle.
Sweet.
Sweet.
All right.
I
Well,
believe you're still. I still believe you're hidden too. So
yeah, I am. When I get to the vehicle, I will drop it and
okay.
go. Did miss me?
the
Seems that you made some noise.
the
Yeah.
question is, did the guards miss you?
Oh yes.
Of course.
Lucky for you.
Bella
Yeah.
smiles and winks at Xavier playfully.
There was nothing there.
You found the door?
I found the door, but it goes into the lake. So she could be a very good swimmer. Well, I guess you don't really need to swim if you don't need to breathe. Point is, I couldn't go any further. So unless one of you can swim,
Never learned how to swim,
Never
did
been one
you?
of my strong suits. Sorry.
What was that, Sophie?
Never. Did you never learn how to swim, or are you just afraid of the water?
water and staying unseen are a very bad combination.
I guess that makes sense. But how else are we supposed to get there if not invisible? Unless we make a
Well,
distraction and someone else goes in who's ready to go for a swim?
I can go
well,
for
we
a
could
swim,
just
but I
conclude
can't
that
get
she's
there
not there.
unseen.
What was that, Ricky?
I said I'm willing to go for a swim, but I can't get there unseen.
Yeah, same here. We can hardly just ask them to go for a swim there.
Unfortunately, I am not powerful enough to extend my shroud over you.
We need you a Harry Potter cloak. That's what we need you, Ricky.
Um, you know how many gods are in there too?
I believe so.
If I can think of what to say, I can mesmerize them.
Um,
I mean, both of us have dominate. We could just dominate our way through.
Yeah?
You think
sounds
it's gonna
kinky.
work? That would make this part way easier.
Why don't we suggest they invite us in for a look around?
Because they heard
Could do
something.
that.
Can we,
We're, oh, I got it.
the cops?
I'll flash my wallet like it's a badge and say I'm a cop. We're all on the job and we need to have a look around.
That sounds good.
Since they
might
just
make
heard a noise, they'll believe if I say there's a suspect.
I like it.
very good. Sounds like a perfect plan. Unless it
Could
go
work.
wrong. Could always go wrong.
What could possibly go wrong?
Like making noise
Right?
when you're invisible.
You're not supposed
Right?
to ever ask that question, Xavier.
That's
Never,
why I
ever,
did.
ever.
Xavier is what we affectionately refer to as a pot stirrer.
Big old spoon, huh?
Whew. Tell that to my boyfriend.
Ooh.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We're gonna just walk up to the patrolling guard.
Okay. Okay, you go up to the patrolling guard.
And when I'm at enough of a distance that he can't make out detail, I'll flash my wallet like it's a badge. And
Okay.
I'm going to use mesmerize. You're going to believe this story. I'm on the job. I had a suspect run this way. We need to come in and take a look around.
All right, go ahead through.
And we'll head on in.
That was easy.
Okay.
As we're walking in, I am passing the guards. I say, "You guys don't have any donuts in here, do you?" Ha ha ha. And we keep walking.
Okay. How is everybody seeing in here? It's almost dark.
I'm going to use Oblivion Sight,
I can
and
use
I
heightened senses.
imagine Rain will as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, she has Oblivion Sight?
You have 2 dots in Oblivion, right?
Yes, I have 2 dots in
Is your
Oblivion.
first dot Oblivion Sight? It allows you to see in darkness and see ghosts.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, she has Oblivion Sight.
She should if she's
Okay.
a Hakata.
Well, Takata have different.
Yeah, but both me
Oh,
and
that's
Ricky
right.
got it from the
That's right.
Hakata book.
I need to go by the. I haven't chosen. I don't know what disciplines I have underneath them. So
Oblivion Sight's from Chicago by Night.
Is it?
It is.
Well, either way, it's a good thing for Hakata to have.
yeah, I guess I would take it. I mean, if I can, I would definitely want to be able to see in the dark and see if there's ghosts around. So
You're right.
Where is
What I
that?
get for doubting Kasumi.
She's the puppet.
Oh yeah, their two firsts are Ashes to Ashes and Binding Fetter. Oh, that's disgusting.
Disgusting in the good or a bad way.
I don't like ghost shit. I think it's badly written.
Binding Fetter, the vampire closes their eyes upon opening the eye. The irises of their display a dull reflection of the surroundings, and they can identify objects or locations important to ghosts. These fetters act as icons to know that bind the dead to of their existence. Knowing if the object has a fetter allows the necromancer to better manipulate the ghost. And Ashes to Ashes is destroying evidence of feeding is common necessity among vampires who leave screaming, resisting vessels. And that's the thing that what's his name did.
Yeah, Ashes to
Right.
Ashes is a solid power, but I like Oblivion Sight better.
So I'll pass you a lighter. Don't lose it.
click, click, click.
It's a Zippo.
I know.
And Sophie, how are you?
I have heightened
looking?
senses. I can just
Okay.
look good.
Heightened senses of suspects, is it not?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have Auspex? Did you choose to put points in it?
Yes, I have points in all 3 of mine.
You should have,
I have
2 points in one and 1 point in another, and then a point in Obfuscate.
I do. I have 2 points in Oblivion, 1 point in Auspex, and 1 point in Obfuscate.
Obfuscate isn't one of your incline
If you
disciplines.
take Heightened Senses as your first level Auspex, that'll let you see in the dark also.
Okay. Heightened senses it is. I hand Ricky back the lighter.
Let me just make sure about that real quick. Yep. Sure does. Go ahead and put that on your sheet so that way you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm writing right now.
Okay. Okay. As you all see in the darkness, you can see that this building, the structure is not really good. As you make your way over, go ahead, everybody give me both a dexterity plus athletics check and a wits plus awareness check.
Okay. Dex plus athletics. 3 whole dice. Alright, I rock.
That's one more than I've got.
Got 3
I have
for the
3 dice in
first
Dex alone.
one.
2 successes on the first one. And wits plus
Gonna
awareness.
use willpower on this. 2 success on the second one.
Okay, what's the first one?
3.
3 and then 2?
Yep.
Okay. Xavier?
Oh, yeah?
I got 3 on both.
Okay, Ricky?
2 and then 3.
And then Belladonna?
1 and then 3.
Okay, you all make it over to the stairs that you've seen before.
Not stairs again. No.
As you're looking down, you see at the end of the stairs, or actually probably middle of the stairs, there's like a little platform and a metal door. Beside the metal door, you see a digital lock.
Okay. I will stroll on up to the digital lock. And I will input 2843.
Okay, the door opens, and you see a half collapsed staircase and a well of black water where the lake has entered the bank's lowest levels.
See the problem?
With the heightened senses, do we have heightened smell?
You choose.
You choose.
You choose which sense you want to heighten.
Oh.
You can heighten any of them, all of them.
Yeah, I want to heighten all of my senses right now. Can I smell anything rotted or decayed or icky?
Yeah, from the water, it is very fetid.
Like body?
Fit.
It
Rotted
is
fetid?
dark fetid. Fetid is means smelling extremely unpleasant.
Whew. This is rank. Something, yeah. There's a lot of dead. Ugh.
How
I mean,
far toward,
you guys don't need heightened senses to smell it either. So
Oh, okay.
how far toward the water does this stairwell extend?
just probably about a couple stairs, and then it looks like it collapsed.
How far below us is the water?
You cannot tell.
Wait, I think what he's asking is how far from the collapsed steps is the water from where we're standing? Can we not
Where you're seeing, uh, like I said, there's 2 steps, and then probably about 2 or 3 inches, and then the top of the water.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, Ricky starts taking off his jacket.
I'll come as well.
Belladonna playfully pushes her sunglasses up into her hair. Well, I'm certainly going to write about this. Go
Hey,
on, Ricky.
It's my only suit. I don't want to ruin it. Ricky will strip to his skivvies before he gets in the water.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she's standing there grinning about.
I
He has
forgot
a
my pages.
manly 12-year-old chest.
Any Irish wisp on it? Like 2
Okay.
hairs.
And I'll go ahead and get in the water.
But he has teeny tiny little hard nipples because it's cold in there.
Is everybody else getting into the water?
So
Sophia's as
No.
well.
I'm going to provide, emotional support to Xavier over here. I'm going to stay here up on the dry area.
Okay, so we got Xavier and Belladonna staying not in the water. And we got Ricky and Sophie in the water.
Yep.
And that is where we're
And
going to end today's session.
Oh, damn.
okay. Harsh, but fair.
As you guys see as
The
you
sea
see
monster.
Sophie, you see Sophie and Ricky go underneath the water. You don't see them anymore, and then we cut to black.
Oh no!
Close curtains.
Even the puppy dog looked up at the computer like, what?
Oh,
So how did everybody like the session?
Was a good session, certainly.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
Good introduction to Milwaukee, I guess.
And see, I
Belladonna
told
is
you-
not happy being a pawn to Mr. Craven's fucking around and toying with the prince.
Mr.
Everyone is
Craven is a strange man, and I don't like him.
I love him. But I'm an Arcavian, so take my words with a grain of salt or two.
He reminds
or
me
whatever.
too much of my second husband.
I'm sorry.
Is
That
that
is okay.
Xavier saying that or Ock?
It's Ox saying that, but I've never been married.
Ah,
These are just things that I say. Never believe anything that I say. Especially
Even
don't
that?
believe that you shouldn't believe everything I say.
that's what I was gonna say. Even that.
I know. So I said it.
All right. Everything I say is a lie.
One of us tells only lies, and the other tells. Except it's the one that only lies that says that. So
See, I told you guys I could do the session without sleep. Ha!
Yeah, it was great.
All right.
It's the one that only lies that tells the most truth, right?
yes,
There's a riddle for you to wrap your
who's
head
Eliza?
around.
Liza.
Is this
Yeah,
Eliza?
Liza. All I want is
And-
a room somewhere.
Oh god.
Okay, since you guys seem to be confused on this, I will let you know that his child is named Honor Mercer. The reason it said Heather on the note is because he was trying to use code.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
You know, because I don't.
Well, thank you for you all for the session. I've
Same,
taken
same.
plenty of notes.
I'm guessing just one experience for tonight.
Yes, one experience tonight.
Do I get
Uh,
XP for sending you the synopsis?
Yes, you
The
do.
shortest. How many?
Yes, you do. Just one.
You get a
Ooh.
total of 2.
Yeah, don't forget that if you give me, your point of view from your character, it is an additional XP.
I just get
Yay!
tired of typing so many curse words.
Alrighty. Well,
I don't.
I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna get something to eat and then I'm gonna fall asleep.
You do
I
that.
have to
All
be
right,
up
have
at
a
6.
good one.
Have a good sleep.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Have a
Good
good
night.
sleep and good luck